We begin with an update on a lawsuit against the Center County Board of Elections. The Phillipsburg-Osceola School District filed it over the board's decision to not include a vacant school board seat on the November ballot. A judge heard from both parties this morning, and just a few minutes ago, that judge ruled that the elections office is not required to put that seat on the ballot. Tim Durkin was in the courtroom and has more on the arguments that led to that decision.
Judge Brian Marshall made it clear early on that the purpose of the hearing wasn't to argue the material facts. It was to see if there was a way forward, with the defense saying that a path to a new ballot wouldn't be easy. Both sides met in the courtroom with Jennifer Dambeck representing the school district and Morgan Madden representing the county's election board. When asked about the specifics of the case, Madden said only a single precinct with a little more than 560 electors would be impacted by a potential new ballot. She also argued putting a new name on the ballot would take several weeks, if not months, of work. Center County Elections Director Melanie Bailey testified as well, saying it could take a week and a half to just add a new name. The elections coordinator also testified that a change could force them to start over from the very beginning, and the only other option she could see would be to have a special election in that precinct. But she isn't sure if that would even be possible. Madden also had the county administrator, John Fronick Jr., testify. He agreed with the board and said he believes rushing the process could make it vulnerable to errors. Madden concluded by saying the county elections office has historically required a written notice, and the school district has turned in written documentation before. She argues it's a reasonable assumption that documentation is required, and trying to add another name to the ballot could lead to further lawsuits if something goes wrong. Dambeck maintained that the vacant school board seat is required to be on the ballot, and the district gave verbal notice to the elections board in advance. She also floated the idea of a special election for that precinct. Marshall ended the hearing with saying time is of the essence with the case and hopes they can chart a path forward. Reporting from Bellefonte, Tim Durkin, WTAJ News.